Good morning and welcome to today's Global Insight Report. I'm Fauzan with Dalimunthe, and today I'm bringing you a report on one of the world's most pressing issues, the conflict in Gaza and its impact on the international economy. While the humanitarian tragedy is undeniable, the economic consequences are reaching far beyond the Middle East. What may seem like a regional crisis is, in fact, a global economic shock, disrupting markets, strengthening roots, destabilizing currencies, and forcing government to rethink their policies. The war is not only taking lives, but also shaking the confidence of industries and investors who rely on stability to keep the world moving. Even nations thousands of kilometers away are feeling the ripple effect through higher fuel prices, disrupting supply chains and increased living costs. In today's deeply interconnected world, a single conflict can trigger a chain reaction across continents. It can influence the price of fuel in Europe, weaken currencies in Africa, delay the delivery of essential goods in Asia, and push food prices higher in Latin America. No market is completely insulated when trade routes are threatened and energy supplies are uncertain. Ordinary families far removed from the battlefield are paying hidden costs every time they shop for food, fill their cars with fuel, or paying their energy bills. Over the next few minutes, let's examine how the war in Gaza is creating a global economic shockwave, revealing just how fragile and dependent our world has become on peace and cooperation. The first and most immediate sector to feel the pressure is energy. Even though Gaza is not a major producer of oil or gas, fears of regional escalations have made global energy markets volatile. Investors worry that if neighboring countries such as Iran become involved, critical shipping and supply in the Strait of Hormuz could be disrupted. This narrow passage carries a significant share of the world oil supply. The mere possibility of its closure has already pushed oil prices higher. Rising energy costs affect transportation, manufacturing, and basic services everywhere. When fuel becomes more expensive, the price of everything else increases as well. Households in Europe are facing higher utility bills. Developing nations in Asia and Africa, which already spend much of their income on food and fuel, are hit even harder. Central banks are forced to raise interest rates in an effort to control inflation. But higher rates also slow growth, reduce consumer spending, and make it harder for families and businesses to manage their debts. Beyond energy, the Gaza conflict is disrupting global trade. The Middle East is home to vital shipping routes such as the Red Sea and the Suez Canal, which link Asia, Europe, and Africa. Since the fighting intensified, risks along these routes have grown. Many shipping companies are avoiding conflict-prone areas and rerouting their vessels around Africa, adding weeks to delivery times and raising costs. The effects are already visible. Manufacturers are waiting longer for essential components, retailers are paying more for import, and consumers are seeing higher prices on everyday goods. Imagine a supermarket in Africa relying on imported rice or wheat. If shipments are delayed and freight insurance becomes more expensive, shelves empty faster and food prices rise sharply. The world supply chains, already weakened by the pandemic and the war in Ukraine, are under renewed strain. At same time, humanitarian needs are growing rapidly. The war has displaced hundreds of thousands of civilians, hospitals are overwhelmed, and essential supplies are running out. The United Nations has called for major funding to support those affected. Yet even wealthy nations are struggling with their own economic challenges, making it harder to provide swift aid. Political divisions among global powers are also widening, making international cooperation more difficult at a time when it's urgently needed. These developments show that the Gaza conflict is more than a local or regional tragedy. It is a reminder of how fragile and interconnected the world economy has become. In conclusion, the conflict in Gaza is not only a humanitarian tragedy, but also a global economic emergency with far-reaching effects. It is raising energy costs, disrupting key shipping routes, weakening currencies, and forcing governments worldwide to make difficult decisions. What seems like a regional war is sending shockwaves through international markets, increasing the cost of living for families far beyond the Middle East. In today's interconnected world, no conflict is truly isolated. A single escalation can influence fuel prices in Europe, delay food supplies in Africa, slow production in Asia, and shake investor confidence in America. The longer this war continues, the deeper this effect will spread into our homes, our business, and our future. This crisis proves that peace and economic stability are inseparable. We cannot expect steady growth or affordable living while wars threaten vital trade routes, energy supplies, and international cooperations. Ending the conflict is not just about stopping violence in one region. It is about protecting the global economy, restoring trust among nations, and ensuring that ordinary people are not forced to bear the hidden cost of distant wars. The world must act urgently, not only to end suffering in Gaza, but also to safeguard the stability that billions of people depend on every day. This has been Fauzan Azmi Afif Dalimunthe. Thank you and see you on another occasion.